So there's another craze in the bass fishing world in the last few years, and that's the Neko rig. And one of the most famous manufacturers of baits, Gary Yamamoto and Diawa, have teamed up to come up with what I believe is probably the best Neko worm on the market. And I happened to pick myself a pack of these just to check them out. Most of the guys, we're using other brands. I personally have used like Zoom and whatnot, but I'm going to be switching to these almost exclusively just after checking them out. So here you go. That's the Diawa Neko Fat 5-inch by Gary Yamamoto. I mean, this is green pumpkin and watermelon laminate. First thing you notice about this is essentially a Senko body. That front, it feels like a Senko, it weights like a Senko. The colors are, they're Senko colors, obviously. And this is what makes the Neko right there. There's a little taper and then the club. And I mean, this thing has got some movement on it. One thing I do notice, it feels slightly sturdier than a regular Senko, but man, it's got some movement. This is another bait that I can't wait to get out in the water. I mean, I think this is going to be killer. And one of the best thing is when you put those little O-rings on some of these other worms, they don't fit as snug. And on this guy, this has got the Senko body here. It's going to fit snug, and it's just going to work a lot better, I'm imagining. And then once again, I'll take this out in the water. We'll do a few review out there as well and go over some of the pros and cons of this. And I don't see too many cons at the moment, but we shall see. But that is your Diawa Gary Yamamoto Neko Fat Worm. Awesome.